coronavirus sting higusa au bounce ay ha re.
The International University of Management, a Namibian university dedicated to its people's future, a hub of abundant opportunities.
We are IUM for life. We are IUM.
Good evening and welcome. I am Martha Hamtinya. In the news headlines, some war veterans discontent about Heroes Day celebrations. Groote Oop residents apply for national documents through Outreach Civic Registration Program. Katutura Fashion Week Awards this weekend. Youth lack of interest in agriculture worrisome. And Roundup, Business on One, Comments Corner, Sports and the weather. First up, a group of war veterans, including their children born during the liberation struggle, have expressed their discontent with Namibia's 32nd Heroes Day commemoration taking place in the Hartap region. The group claims that after 32 years of independence, there isn't much to celebrate, as a large number of them are still living in poverty.
Community Voices proudly brought to you by Namdeb Diamond Corporation. Good today, better tomorrow.
All roads lead to the Hartap region for this year's Heroes Day commemoration, which is held annually on the 26th of August. Today on One recently paid a visit to the Katutura Youth Complex in Windhoek, which has housed a group of returnees from exile for almost a year. When we asked one of the returnees, Helena Usiku, about her thoughts on the significance of Heroes Day, she explained that she had lost both her parents during the war and has endured agonizing financial difficulty ever since she returned to Namibia.
Oh, I'm feeling like I'm not accounted in this country. Because like some of us, as I'm talking, we don't have parents. And we are here camping at Katutura Mat People Center. We come here since last year, 25 September. And when it comes to 26th of August, I don't know. What am I saying? Serious. Although we lost our parents, our government, they forgot us because we are suffering and we are here asking them to give us job, but they didn't answer us. So, to me, it is like nothing, to be honest. Because I'm suffering, and my parents are died there because of this independence of our country.
The 32nd Heroes Day commemoration theme for this year is honoring our martyrs, who are the Namibian heroes and heroines whose blood continues to water the country's freedom. Rusa Amukwasa, one of the returnees, was another person we spoke to, and she shared her perspective of the tragic events that led to Namibia's independence from the South African apartheid government.
ngashi okashinga hono kadhengwa ependa fureza kashinga da silamo okwito kuna vale efimbo ndiri yohanesa kwatwa kweno mwenyo oyadhimbwa olye yaliko osetwaliko novana vetu oyadhimbwa andidhimbulwa mo 3 na 5 nokombanja embulu dhetu landula chali 5 ga Mei nde embulu evira dono dhaya dhiri 5 nde adishe dhaya hamano adishe 5 o dhadhengwapo semo kwazi kweli mo Rwanda tapo taropoterwa kutya okune evira dhiri huno dhea mara atudhidhenge mwadishe yotapula kutyo dhiri ngapi yotati kutya evira dono analopota kutya evira odhiri hamano yotati otakambisa kwike jimwe tudhidhenge po yotati inamudhidhenga ko katairete kapona nono katairete onuke nokugulu sikoke sikundi.
After receiving some criticism over the Heroes Day commemoration held at the Marienthal Sports Field from the Hardap Regional Council as well as the Landless People's Movement, the government issued a public notice condemning any attempts to sabotage the commemorations. At a press conference this week, LPM leader Bernardo Swartboy referred to the Heroes Day commemoration in Marienthal, which was a directive by the head of state, as a glorified SWAPO rally in which the opposition party will not be part of. The LPM gained all the regional council seats in the 2020 elections compared to SWAPO, who only retained one of their seats.
Community Voices proudly brought to you by Namdeb Diamond Corporation. Good today, better tomorrow.
It's the Pink Dot sale at Game Stores. Find the Pink Dot on selected items in store and secure the sale at an unbeatable price. Deals are valid until the 5th of September 2022.
Choose boldness and celebrate the skin you're in with Nivea Rich Nourishing. Our triple layered care of deep moisture serum, natural almond oil, and vitamin E enriches your skin for 48 hours. It's time to show off your best skin. Choose to wear your skin with pride with Nivea Rich Nourishing.
This Heroes Day road safety starts with me. I honor our heroes by walking safely, do the right thing, and save lives.
This message was brought to you by the National Road Safety Council.
OK's Big Deal Weekend is back. Save big with massive deals like Simba Chips, get any 3 for only 35 Namibian dollars. Maggie 2-minute noodles, get any 2 multi-packs for just $39.99. Plus the King Albo macaroni for just $39.99. Sunlight hand washing powder at a low $69.99. And even more big deals in store. So fill your trolley without emptying your pocket. This weekend only at OK, owners you can count on.
Residents of Groot Oop, a settlement situated about 60 kilometers south of Windhoek, had an opportunity to apply for national documents such as birth certificates and identity documents through the Rural Community Information and Communication Technologies Center today.
In order to bring civic registration closer to the people, the Ministry of Home Affairs, Immigration, Safety and Security, in partnership with the United Nations Development Programme Accelerator Lab, the Ministry of Information and Communication Technology, and the City of Windhoek launched a Living Lab pilot project at Groot Oop. These stakeholders tested out the solutions and experiments through the pilot project, which uses a one-stop shop approach and give residents an opportunity to apply for national documents.
It's a long time journey, and eventually it has paid off. So the Ministry of Home Affairs, Immigration, Safety and Security, with collaboration with the United Nations, UNDP, and other stakeholders such as MICT, has actually brought service closer to the people or community of Khartoum. One of the services we are bringing as of today is the application of IDs to those that have turned 16. And on top of that, we are saying that whoever has turned 16 and has come to the community of Khartoum or has been a resident of Khartoum, now you can apply your ID here at Khartoum.
Head of experimentation at the UNDP Accelerator Lab explained that the partners involved in the project have a common goal and their efforts are aimed at meeting the needs of the community.
So with the labs having been set up in 115 countries, there are 91 labs across the world, we are institutionalized as a learning network. And part of that learning suggests that we mobilize and we leverage different entry points and work together in collaboration with other partners, make sure that our areas of focus are budgeted for. So we're ultimately converging our resources in one pot and in one pool, and depending on the focus area, contribute those services to the Khartoum community through the constituency council's office. The beauty of these experiments is that we are doing it in collaboration with like-minded partners with a common vision and a common purpose. And at the end of the day, all of our efforts are going to converge in meeting the needs of the community. So hopefully in time, all of these initiatives are going to illustrate a proof of concept, and that proof of concept will then ultimately attract additional funding, which would then also provide an element of empowerment, not just for the community, but also with different possible and potential stakeholders and partners.
The ministry notes that the Living Lab will also aid in increased understanding of human-centered and citizen-centric approaches by using collective intelligence, sense-making, solutions mapping, service design thinking, experimentation, and ultimately improve service delivery.
Get amazing savings on summer must-haves. Graphic tees, just $69.99. Fresh, fun. Women's dresses, only $89.99. Breezy, fabulous. Life's better with Pep.
This is my favorite gear. Nivea Men Black and White Deo, with 5 times deo action to protect you and your favorite gear from stains. Try SA's #1 anti-stain deodorant.
This Heroes Day, road safety starts with me. I honor our heroes by driving sober. Do the right thing and save lives.
This message was brought to you by the National Road Safety Council.
Katutura Fashion Week will honor designers at their 4th awards this Saturday. The awards are a way of recognizing excellence in the fashion industry, creating awareness on designers, fashion and media houses who create content using fashion.
Founder and director of the Katutura Fashion Week, Dennis Hendricks, said the awards are aimed at appreciating the Namibia creatives and those who promote fashion. The event will take place on Saturday at Hotel Turinga Hof in Windhoek.
Katutura Fashion Week basically is a dedication in recognizing excellency, you know. And when I say excellency, that's both locally and international as well. The awards if you look at the fashion industry now in Namibia, you don't really get to see much of people to being appreciated for their work. You know, those that are striving in the community, those that are doing the most, you know. So I think with the KFW, we thought, why not adding one of the awards, which the ceremony, you know. So it's basically just giving back as well to the community, you know, those that are working hard in the creative industry, and that's basically the whole idea. And that also goes with everybody that's involving into the creative industry, you know, locally and international as well. Emphasize, if you look at now, actually, the positivity is huge, man. Not only we have reached over 8 million viewers on just on Fashion Week in general, but the awards as well. I think it's positive, you know. I mean, if you look at so many people's testimony on regarding to the awards, and I mean, we were really also surprised. I think it's really positive, and it's changing life as well. It's also in the same way we're motivating people out there, you know, from all walks of life in Namibia, not just on all 14 regions of the country, but I think in so many ways in the regions of Namibia, you know. And I think for us, that's positivity.
The chairperson of the Fashion Week, Bobby Kanyosa, said many people do not see the hard work that fashion designers put in to come up with designer clothes. Thus, this platform aims to create awareness of what the fashion industry is about in the country.
Just sort of contribute to the Namibian fashion industry through using the aspects of culture and just to promote fashion designers and fashion people in Namibia, and try to just sort of incorporate the international market and sort of trying to take Namibian culture, Namibian fashion to a more bigger and more international spectrum. So the awards basically are a platform that we use to celebrate those who are contributing positively to the Namibian fashion industry, be it models, be it fashion designers, be it, you know, the stylists, be it the people that just sort of are there to make sure that the fashion industry is alive. That's why the awards were created, just to sort of say thank you so much. We see your hard work, we see what you're doing, and this is a bit of recognition to say we appreciate you and we want you to continue doing it. So at least for 5 years, 10 years from now, we can look back at the fashion industry and say we're able to contribute, people were able to be appreciated, and now we are at a level where we are competing with fashion weeks like Milan, and you know, the names and the list goes on. Recognition. We are saying that we see your work, we see your contribution, whether as a media house you cover fashion events, you cover pageants, you cover designers, you are promoting. So we just to say, you know what, Media House of the Year, we thank you, we see your work, we see your contribution. So that is exactly how we are contributing to the fashion industry. And I said also, this is just for us to sort of give people a leverage, give people an opportunity to say, because some people, sometimes we have categories like female model to look out for. Those are female models who are literally starting off in the industry, and getting to be recognized in the cultural fashion, we give them platforms to basically be noticed by potential clients, be noticed by potential designers and stuff. And the same goes for designers, you know, because then we have a spectrum where we also do not just nominate them, we give them an opportunity to sort of market themselves, whether be it we put them on radio, we put them on TV, we market their work on social media, just to make sure that it's just not a nomination, but also a way to say we are trying to promote, so that when you leave, even if you do not win the award for that particular category, you are still somewhat going to end up somewhere, whether you get noticed by a particular brand to collaborate.
Kanyosa further urged public members to attend the event on Saturday and come and experience fashion in style. Tickets are $150 Namibian for students. In advance is $200 and the door is $250. He says they have live performances from local artists as well.
OK's Big Deal Weekend is back. Save big with massive deals like Bokomo Wheat Bix at just $19.99. Store Country Spread, now only $39.99. Assorted Clover Cheese at a super low $89.99. Baby Soft 2-ply toilet rolls, a bargain at $99.99. And even more big deals in store. So fill your trolley without emptying your pocket. This weekend only at OK. Owners you can count on.
Prevent cramps with Fabufarm's new MVA cramp stop. Developed to bring fast and effective relief from cramps in athletes, active people and senior citizens. Manufactured in Namibia, Fabufarm's MVA cramp stop contains a carefully selected blend of vitamins and essential minerals to prevent cramps with a full month supply of capsules. It's Fabufarm's new MVA cramp stop, your #1 choice in cramp prevention. Now available at all leading pharmacies countrywide.
Choose boldness and celebrate the skin you're in with Nivea Rich Nourishing. Our triple layered care of deep moisture serum, natural almond oil, and vitamin E enriches your skin for 48 hours. It's time to show off your best skin. Choose to wear your skin with pride with Nivea Rich Nourishing.
There are data deals. And then there are Telecom Namibia data deals. And if you want the biggest data deal of all, you gotta get 31-day Jiva, which comes with a massive 50 gigs of data. Is it even possible to use 50 gigs of data in a month? You tell us. You also get 1,000 voice minutes and 400 SMSs. To get your hands on 31-day Jiva, dial *130*780# and enjoy a month of mega data. Whoa, that's a lot of data, minutes and SMS. How much is that? Must be expensive. No, it's only $185 Namibian excluding VAT. T's and C's apply. Telecom Namibia.
Sharing your world.
A farmer's apprentice at Rundu Salem Green Scheme project, Magdalena Jose, says it is alarming that youth lack interest in agriculture, which is regarded as crucial for the country. Jose stated that leaving food production to the elderly is not a realistic approach to Namibia's economic future.
Jose said the youth scarcely attend to information sessions pertaining to agriculture, leaving the future of Namibian farming in jeopardy. She said that young people need to get involved in agri-production in order for the country to produce on a larger scale and improve prospects on food security. Jose further stated that the Salem project has the potential to feed the entire Kavango West region, and the basis of the project is to develop seedlings to a stage where they are ready to be planted in the field.
I believe Salem has a lot of potential because Salem, we have 34 hectares under production. So given that fact, in my mind, I don't have a doubt that we cannot supply the whole of Kavango region or Namibia. Because there was a workshop we attended, I think it was last year, it was given by Agra. They told us that the company in South Africa that produces tomatoes, ZZ2, they only use 2 hectares. But those 2 hectares are enough to provide South Africa with all the tomatoes they need, and they have a surplus to export outside. So if we have 34 hectares, why can we not supply the whole of Namibia with food? If only the government, gives us that opportunity. They open the markets for us. They give us access to fundings and the proper things that we need to move forward. I believe that Salem, we can actually feed the nation, because 34 hectares is a lot. There is just no way we can fail,
Jose added that young people should jump at every opportunity to learn about farming skills, because the elderly that are seen participating are less likely to apply newly acquired farming skills and methods.
None of the youth are involved in agriculture. Even when I attend workshops on behalf of my grandmother, you get to a workshop, you see it's only elderly women or men, but the number of youth is actually very terrible. You don't even spot maybe 1 or 2 youths. It's just 1 or 3, and I don't know now if they don't have access to opportunity, or they are just, ignorant to the agriculture, sector. But then I believe agriculture has a lot of potential if only youths can get involved. Because at the point where we are now, even in Salem, majority is elderly. They are still hung up on those traditional systems. But now with the new technology that has come to us, I believe youth need to get involved, because I don't think our old people can be using these drip irrigation, sprinklers, or, they hardly apply the knowledge they get from the trainings, because they are still stuck on the old systems. So if only most of the youth get involved, since they are literate, actually I think we can go forward.
Rundu Town Council Public Relations Officer Benjamin Mackay, stated that land designated to Salem was expressly intended for agriculture. Mackay said although funds are limited, the participants are hardworking. He stated that the majority of participants are elderly women and that more young people should join to create balance and to realize the potential of the Salem project.
But they have given a number of requests, what is really needed at that. But as I said, funds is very limited. But once funds become available, council will see how can they help them. And it's not only Salem, but also encouraging other locations, especially Sauyema, those who are close to the river, that council to look into how we can source funds to help this type of people. If you go down to the river, you can see they have got some gardens. They are busy with gardens, which is a good thing. But what they need is just an assistant. If there is somebody who can help, yes, through council, then we will see that the food security will not be something of hesitating. Yes. So at least they are trying.
The seedling nursery at the Salem project is also used to keep seed count as well as to control climate challenges that are likely to destroy or slow down production. Salem caters mostly to community members, street vendors, and local shops.
Enjoy these fantastic payday savings at Clicks until the 6th of September. Buy Clicks 2-ply toilet paper 18 rolls, 2 for $99.99 per pack and 1 for $109.99. Buy Pampers Pants or Baby Dry disposable nappies jumbo pack, 2 for $213.99 per pack and 1 for $241.99. And buy selected Oma laundry products, 2 for $215. Clicks. Feel good. Pay less.
Do you have a license for this thing?
It's the OK Cross Country Birthday Trolley Dash, and you can stand a chance to win a trolley load full of groceries and also save on Twizzler soft drinks for only $10.99, Parmesan cheddar or Gouda at only $99.99, and Pacomo fed cooked flour, maize meal and nice rice for just $209.99 per combo. Only at OK, owners you can count on.
Leonard Michaels was here.
Once you want to come, just talk to me. It's not a problem.
I feel like I'm at a 5-star restaurant. Are you sure?
Run, Flores, run!
Yo!
You can run 55 kilometers. Are you sure?
So when you come to Union Terrace, you must come to Glenda. She is very, very friendly. She's so friendly, guys. If they give us a good price, we might get it. Might.
Thank you, Leonard Michaels. Thank you for shopping with Nictus.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, bye.
In other news,
The Namibia Investment Promotion and Development Board, NIPDB, has announced in a statement released this week the deployment of 5 investment and export promotion attaches to strategically selected markets as it seeks to attract more investment into the country. The NIPDB said the attaches will be its representatives in Sub-Saharan Africa, in Pretoria, the Middle East and North Africa, Europe, in London, Asia Pacific, in Beijing, and the Americas in New York. Among the chosen attaches, Tunga Mboti will be stationed in the Middle East and North Africa, Tina Ndimba in Europe, Toki Shindu in the Asia Pacific, and Luaba Jario in the Americas. The attaches will assume a regional market representation responsibility and play an oversight role for locally recruited staff and other stakeholders in other countries in their regions to maximize the utilization of limited resources. NIPDB CEO Nangula Unja said the organization has been developing investor-focused marketing tools that will ensure consistency and performance in attracting foreign direct investment. This follows the development of the Foreign Representation Framework, which provides the guiding principle for foreign representation deployment and enables the board to implement result-driven investment promotion, attraction, and facilitation.
This is my favorite gear. Nivea Men Black and White Deo with 5 times Deo action to protect you and your favorite gear from stains. Try SA's #1 anti-stain deodorant.
This Heroes Day, road safety starts with me. I honor our heroes by checking my tires. Do the right thing and save lives.
This message was brought to you by the National Road Safety Council.
Get amazing savings on summer must-haves. Graphic tees, just $69.99. Fresh, fun. Women's dresses, only $89.99. Breezy, fabulous. Life's better with Pep.
It's the Pink Dot sale at Game Stores. Find the Pink Dot on selected items in store and secure the sale at an unbeatable price. Deals are valid until the 5th of September 2022.
OK's Big Deal Weekend is back. Save big with massive deals like Bokomo Wheat Bix at just $19.99. Store Country Spread, now only $39.99. Assorted Clover Cheese at a super low $89.99. Baby Soft 2-ply toilet rolls, a bargain at $99.99. And even more big deals in store. So fill your trolley without emptying your pocket. This weekend only at OK. Owners you can count on.
Welcome to this evening's edition of Business on One. Over 200 employees of the Namibia Wildlife Resorts NWR were laid off last year in efforts to keep the state entity afloat as it grappled with the COVID-19 pandemic. In an exclusive interview with the managing director, Matthews Ngwangwama says the strategy paid off as activities in the sector are picking up. As a state-owned tourism operator in Namibia, the NWR has a unique mandate as it oversees resorts in national parks. The tourism industry was the hardest hit sector during the COVID-19 pandemic as lockdowns and travel restrictions prevented travelers away from Namibia, which caused many businesses to suffer losses. In 2021, NWR introduced cost-cutting measures, which included reducing the staff complement and a 25% cut on salaries and board fees.
But it was called the voluntary separations. There were some benefits associated with that. It's not that we just let you go, but we offered you some package. And funny enough, or interestingly enough, we are hearing stories of some employees who went to become successful entrepreneurs, who used their money wisely, started their own businesses. Some of them are operating in the main street of Windhoek in Independence Avenue. Some of them opened a tour operator company. So we done that, but just before COVID, we were around 872 employees. Through this exercise, we reduced. Currently, we are roughly 643 employees, so there was a reduction. And because of those initiatives like that, we were able to survive the catastrophe of COVID. So currently, the tourism industry, I can't say is picking up, but busy in a recovery stage. It's better than the past 2 years, that even in terms of occupancy of people coming at our facilities, it is increasing. I can just tell you that last year, the average occupancy at the NWR resort was 21%. 21%. Currently, we have improved that. We are averaging around 28%. We will see where we will end up, because we are currently in a high season months. High season means those are the months where tourists come to Namibia, and we will see how will it go. But we are in a recovery stage. Still very far from what we were in 2019, but there are signs of positivity.
Meetings, incentives, conferences and events manager at NWR, Linnea Likoro, acknowledged the important financial contribution made by locals who flocked to resorts when the number of foreign tourists was low, a trend Likoro hopes will remain.
During COVID, NWR came up with the lowest special rates that we have for the domestic travelers. And then when that happened, that was when now a lot of domestic travelers happened to travel to NWR resorts. And they were quite amazed that we didn't know that there's so much beauty around us, and we just did not explore it yet. Not only did we not explore it, we did not know that their rates, their prices were very, very low, not reasonable. They were extremely low. So for that reason, number one, NWR employees are all locals. They are all most of them are from Namibia. So that makes a first-hand experience. When our staff interact with domestic guests, they give them what they need. And it's so special because most of them, you find guests that have a language barrier. And it doesn't give us any problem because a lot of NWR employees are already speaking the language. So that means that the demand is understood, the supply is efficient. And for us, I believe that is one of the reasons why domestic travelers have to still continue to explore NWR. And our prices don't just end when COVID came to the end.
NWR manages nearly 30 resorts and campsites around the country.
Every opportunity I get, I use that opportunity to thank the Namibians for having helped us during that difficult period. And we will not be able to forget them for what they have done for us. And therefore, that is why you see we are coming up several initiatives targeting Namibians, making it easier for Namibians to visit our facilities. So I will just say that they must keep on supporting us, and we will not forget them. We will keep on working together to be able to make it is their company, by the way.
The clock has struck for your daily business and financial news update. Brought to you by The Brief.
The Motor Vehicle Accident Fund of Namibia, MVA Fund, says its plans to establish a multi-million-dollar trauma center have been dealt a huge blow by the government's decision to slash its fuel levy. As part of fuel price relief measures, the government recently reduced the fuel levy by 25% from 47.7 cents to 37.7 cents. However, MVA Fund Chief Executive Officer Rosalia Martins Ausiku was quick to warn that the move will negatively impact the organization's revenue position, hindering its ability to deliver care to clients. Popular Democratic Movement PDM leader McHenry Vanani has called for a review of all oil exploration and extraction deals amid allegations the government could have negotiated in bad faith. Bloomberg established Namibia could generate $11 billion by 2040 from its 2 oil finds, which have the potential to significantly grow the country's economy. Vunani singled out the recent deal in which the government only emerged with a 10% shareholding in a landmark oil discovery offshore Namibia's coast that it holds through the National Petroleum Corporation of Namibia, NAMCOR.
This was your daily Namibian business and financial news update. For in-depth stories, read more on thebrief.com.na now.
And that is all we have for you. Be sure to follow us on our social media pages for more on the business front.
There are data deals, and then there are Telecom Namibia data deals. And if you want the biggest data deal of all, you gotta get 31-day Jiva, which comes with a massive 50 gigs of data. Is it even possible to use 50 gigs of data in a month? You tell us. You also get 1,000 voice minutes and 400 SMSs. To get your hands on 31-day Jiva, dial star 130 star 780 hash and enjoy a month of mega data. Whoa, that's a lot of data, minutes and SMS. How much is that? Must be expensive. No, it's only 185 Namibian dollars excluding that. T's and C's apply. Telecom Namibia.
Sharing your world.
OK's Big Deal Weekend is back. Save big with massive deals like Simba Chips. Get any 3 for only 35 Namibian dollars. Maggie 2-minute noodles. Get any 2 multi-packs for just $39.99. Pasta King Albo macaroni for just $39.99. Sunlight hand washing powder at a low $69.99. And even more big deals in store. So fill your trolley without emptying your pocket. This weekend only at OK. Owners you can count on.
There are different types of decisions, such as rational, habitual, impulsive, and coin tossing.
Let's get started.
The consumption of poultry containing food poisoning organisms, such as salmonella, but the danger to health can be dramatically reduced.
What about other organisms in the animal kingdom? Well, some animals are ectothermic.
Welcome to Lesson 5 for Grade 10 and 11 Mathematics.
Methodologies and approaches in order to produce relevant and suitable results.
Enjoy these fantastic payday savings at Clicks until the 6th of September. Buy Clicks 2-ply toilet paper 18 rolls, 2 for $99.99 per pack and 1 for $109.99. Buy Pampers Pants or Baby Dry disposable nappies jumbo pack, 2 for $213.99 per pack and 1 for $241.99. And buy selected Oma laundry products, 2 for $215. Clicks. Feel good. Pay less.
Now a look at Comments Corner, your daily dose of comments from our social media pages. A 25-year-old student is touching lives in Havana informal settlement after opening a soup kitchen which feeds close to 100 children in the settlement and surrounding areas. Israel said God will automatically bless the young girl. Simon said fish road money should be spent on this project. Olga said that the 25-year-old is a blessing to the nation. Argelius said she is a hero and should be recognized. Gustavo said that he wants to help with a 50-kilogram maize meal. Peter said those are the people needed in society. That's all from Comments Corner. Be sure to engage on our stories on our social media pages for broadcast only on Today on One.
Has millions of flip-flops at unbeatable prices. Kids, still only $19.99. Adults, just $26.99. Don't miss SA's biggest flip-flop deal. Life's better with Pep.
Do you have a license for this thing?
It's the OK Cross Country Birthday Trolley Dash, and you can stand a chance to win a trolley load full of groceries and also save on Knorr Instant Soup 84 for just $16.99, Nescafe Gold Instant Coffee for only $109.99, and Handy Andy for a low $26.99. Only at OK, owners you can count on.
Prevent cramps with Fabifarm's new MVA Cramp Stop. Developed to bring fast and effective relief from cramps in athletes, active people and senior citizens. Manufactured in Namibia, Fabifarm's MVA Cramp Stop contains a carefully selected blend of vitamins and essential minerals to prevent cramps with a full month supply of capsules. It's Fabifarm's new MVA Cramp Stop, your #1 choice in cramp prevention. Now available at all leading pharmacies countrywide.
Choose boldness and celebrate the skin you're in with Nivea Rich Nourishing. Our triple layered care of deep moisture serum, natural almond oil, and vitamin E enriches your skin for 48 hours. It's time to show off your best skin. Choose to wear your skin with pride with Nivea Rich Nourishing.
Up next is Castro Lumbu with sports.
Good evening and welcome to Sports on One. I'm your host, Castro Lumbu. The Namibian Police Force female soccer team received 27 backpacks from PSBet ahead of the 11th Southern Africa Regional Police Chiefs Cooperation Organization Games in Tanzania. Namibia will compete against 11 different countries from Southern Africa. On behalf of PSTBet, Gloria Mwemba reiterated that the sponsorship towards the team is part of the company's corporate social responsibility.
The donation or sponsorship we did today was for the Namibian Police Force soccer team. So we donated 27 bags. Backpacks with the toiletry bag included. Why we're doing this is because we want Namibia to be out there, #1. And then we also want to show our support to the players because, I mean, they're going to Tanzania. And, I mean, it's difficult. They are out of the country. So we want them to know that we as Namibian and Namibian company, we are with them. So basically that's mainly why we did it. We want also the football to be out there, and plus it's a women team, you know. So it's quite exciting, and we're actually proud to be part of the sponsorship with them, and we hope to continue assisting them whenever they need us.
Nampol's assistant coach Gottfried Marisane expressed gratitude towards PSTBet for the gesture. Marisane touched on how the team has been preparing as well as their objectives going to the competition.
We have been preparing for the 11 SARCO games, which will take place in Tanzania, and we'll be traveling on Sunday to Tanzania. We've been training since we arrived from our regions, since we came on the 27th of July. The preparation has been going well. We played here and there some friendly games. We also played against the Brave Gladiators, which is to give us a good encounter in terms of preparing the ladies for the SARCO games. Currently the team now, our objective is to go and perform well. We are there to represent Namibian police. The support has been very good Because as each and every sports coach, when they are playing games, we are attending, we are supporting each other, encouraging each other for us to go and perform better that side. For the sponsorships, we are very grateful. It will pick up the morale of the team and encourage the ladies to do better and perform better. And I would also like to thank the sponsorships for the gift and the donation which they've been giving us. It's a great gesture.
A senior squad member, Maisiki Priska Homateni, stated that the team has prepared well and that they are ready to compete for the honors at the games.
The training has been, ever since day one that we started with the training, it was very tough because fitness level and all that, but looking from where we started to today, I think we are ready. Fitness level is high, on point, and I play striker position, and the team is quite ready to go compete that side. So we stand a chance to, looking at how ready the team is, we actually stand a chance to get something from that.
The 11th edition of the SARPCO Games will take place in Tanzania from the 3rd to the 17th of September. Thank you for watching. Catch us again next week for more updates on Sports on One.
Thank you so much, Castro. Time now for the weather forecast.
We begin this forecast with an advisory from the Namibia Meteorological Service. Cold conditions will prevail in the south tomorrow, so please take the necessary precautions. The interior will be partly cloudy and cold to mild in the south, otherwise sunny and warm to hot. The coast will be cloudy and mild with fog patches and wind moderate northwesterly to southwesterly. Now a look at the minimum and maximum temperatures across the country and beyond.
That's all we have for you. Join us again for a repeat at 9:30 and the Omnibus tomorrow from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Don't forget to follow us on our social media pages. Until next time, it's good night.
The International University of Management, a Namibian university dedicated to its people's future. A hub of abundant opportunities.
We are IUM for life. We are IUM.
We know the world is a crazy place right now, but don't panic. Take a breath, slow down, or better yet, stop completely. We'll still be here when everything settles down. In this time of uncertainty, look to nature. She has all the answers, you know. We're not only giving ourselves time to reset, we're giving nature time to restore, revive, restart. We're saving ourselves and we're saving the world. Stay home now so that we can welcome you to Namibia again soon. Yes, the world's a crazy place right now, but don't despair. Find the joy, cherish hope, breathe. Take a moment, take a few, and someday soon you'll once again be able to stare in wonder at this magnificent view. The world's a crazy place right now, but don't worry, we'll still be here. We'll see you again soon.
Honestly, I've never been so anxious to like flip a card.
In your whole life?
My whole entire life. I think it's because I'm probably used to, like, I must know.
You used to having the information.
Yeah. you know? I'm like, I know what I'm gonna ask her more. Now I'm on the other side and I'm just like, can we just? And I can't flip the card up until it's my turn, right?
Yeah.
Let's have a conversation.
I think for me, art is important.
Ooh.
Art is everything. But I think first of all, it's important.
I think again, it's about being a nice person, isn't it? Just because somebody's being nasty to you on the road, or you don't necessarily have to be the same as them.
Always were told you needed to have X, Y, and Z.
Yeah.
Like at
By
school already,
this
they're telling
age,
you
yes.
what do you want to be. You're like, I don't even know what I'm now. I'm gonna know what I'm then.
I like football.
Like, relax. Let me just get through today.
This is the next question.
Okay.
Let us
Is
hear
it about?
No, I wish it was. I wish it was about you, but it's not.
Through the hard times, only the strong do get up, brah. Tough times never last, but people do. Tough times never last. Tough times never last, but people do. Tough times never last. Guns, ready to mela, cause God is good and it's all the time. Guns, ready to mela, cause God is good and it's all the time. mindset, you know, need my therapy. Because of what we can't stand the heat. But people are one, but some people are all about the trial. That you people have a next. Mara, Ekin, Jihadi,